If you keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you trust yourself when all people doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or lied about, don't deal in lies or being hated, don't give way to hating, if you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve you long after you're gone, and so hold on when there's nothing in you except the will that says hold on, if you can fill an unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of a distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And what is more, you will be successful together. That was Rudyard Kipling's advice to those starting out the next chapter of their life. Just as you two are starting a new chapter of life as a married couple, he's saying that life cannot be in black and white. It has to be in the middle, the balance, the gray areas. That's where you get the most success as a couple, and the gray area of compromise, equality, and the quality with which you treat each other. No one is stronger than the other, but you're stronger together. But Rudyard Kipling was no fool, because he also said, Daniel, a woman's guess is much more accurate than a man's certainty.
Good evening, everyone. Again, just want to take a second to thank you all for coming and celebrating Marissa and Dan today. I know a lot of us came a long way, and we really, really do appreciate it. My name is Gina, and I am so honored to be a part of the only 5 minutes Marissa didn't plan today. In summer of 2017, Marissa went to Nashville for a summer internship with Jackson, and I remember my mom calling me one day, and she was like, you know, ever since Marissa went to Nashville, something's a little different. I can't quite put my finger on it, but she's changed somehow. It wasn't until I sat down to write this speech that I realized that's when Dan came into her life. You know, ever since these two met, like something had clicked for her. It was almost as if she matured by approximately 7 years. I am fiercely protective of my little sister, as any older sibling would be. Needless to say, when Marissa said she was bringing Dan back to meet us for the first time, I was a little hesitant. Who could be good enough for my baby sister? But of course, to nobody's surprise, Dan didn't skip a beat. He fit in with our family seamlessly from day one. When I picture the person for Marissa, I always hope for somebody that could keep up with her, someone who could challenge her, make her laugh, enjoys the same thing she does. But above all else, I really hope she would find somebody who would put her in her place. And Dan, I'm so happy to say you are that person. So in our family, we always joke that your name is just Dan, but you could never be just Dan to us. You are the best person we could have ever asked for Marissa. And we are so happy to officially have you be part of our family. So on that note, if we can all raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Rafferty. Cheers.
With this ring, I wed thee.
With this ring, I wed thee.
You may now kiss the bride.